your applause until they've all been introduced. Oscar Taylor. Oscar is enlisted with the United States Marines. Anthony Mizuko has enlisted with the United States Army. Copeland Castile has enlisted with Thank you for answering the call to serve our great country. Much work has taken place to be able to put on an event like we have tonight and make those nights special. To the entire staff of Lawrence County High School, all the educational assistants, the custodians, the cafeteria workers, the school nurse, the SRO, and our maintenance staff, we want to thank all of you for your assistance that you've given our students, for the nourishment that you have provided each day, and for providing a clean and safe environment for our students to learn. You are greatly appreciated, and we appreciate everything that you do. To the teachers of Lawrence County High School, seated behind you students, we want to thank you for all the instruction and guidance that you've given to the class of 23. All of your hard work also is greatly appreciated. We have an outstanding faculty and staff here at Lawrence County High School, and it's my honor to serve alongside each one of them. To you parents and guardians in attendance tonight, and all the loved ones who are here tonight, we want to thank you for all the love and support that you've shown to these young men and women over the last 17 or 18 years, and that love and support is obviously on display here tonight. And lastly, to the class of 2023, we want to thank you for your hard work and your dedication over the last 4 years. You've endured a lot of hardships, but you have persevered. We have prayed for you, and please know moving forward our continued prayers for each one of you. I hope that you enjoy this night. You have earned it, and so we want to recognize you tonight. And at this time, I would like to turn this commencement over to the class of 2023, and I'm going to ask Mr. Caden Schultz if he would come forward.
Thank you. I would like to start out by saying a prayer, so if everyone would join me. Dear Heavenly Father, I thank you, God, for this time. I thank you for another day you give us. Lord, I thank you for how you've blessed us over the last 18 years, me and my fellow classmates, and getting us to this point. God, as we go out into the world from now on, God, I ask you to lead, guide, and direct us, Lord, and we follow you. Lord, most of all, I thank you for your Son, who died on the cross for our sins. In Jesus' name, amen. Teachers, faculty, and staff, parents, family, and friends, and fellow members of the class of 2023, it is an honor to stand before you today. I'm so grateful for this opportunity to speak on behalf of you and the rest of my classmates. I want to start by saying I believe the Lord puts certain people in your life at the right time in your life for a reason. Each and every one of the faculty and staff that is part of this school with each one of our classmates' lives for a reason. And on behalf of me and the class of 2023, I want to say a huge thank you to all the teachers that were a huge part in our class's success over the past 4 years. We could not have gotten to this day without each and every one of you. From the cafeteria workers that allowed me to get extra food every single day at lunch, to Mr. Joyner and all of our assistant principals, The amount of work and preparation that you put into making this school the best it can be should not
class is world a wicked place. We need to keep what our parents have told us the past 15 years close to our heart. Parents, grandparents, and guardians, class of 2023, thank you for the influence you've made in my life and making us who we are today. And classmates, here we are. This is it. Class of 23 has been
on the mountaintop and through the valleys, the Lord has always been faithful. And He's allowed us to be here and to make it to this point in our lives. The challenges early in our career, like COVID hitting our freshman year, and then school going 2 to 3 days a week, probably most of our sophomore year, it kind of seemed like we wouldn't ever have a full, normal high school year. Thankfully, we got through that, and the Lord has allowed us to have a great and more normal past 2 years. After going through what the Lord has allowed me and my family to go through the past 6 months, I can't but stand before you today without mentioning and elaborating on the goodness of God. The Bible talks about in the book of Jeremiah the plans the Lord has for us. Chapter 29, verse 11 says, "For I know the thoughts that I think toward you, saith the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, thoughts to give you an expected end." The first part of that verse kind of says we have hope and peace and that the Lord knows all things and He knows what's best for our lives. Some of us might think we know exactly where we're going to be from here on out. We know exactly what we're going to do. But I'm here to tell you the Lord knows best. And He knows best for your life, each and every one of you. As we're about to go out into this world, we need to be thankful for where the Lord has taken us, for where we are right now, and for where He is going to lead, guide, and direct us from here on out. As I look back over the past 4 years, a lot of questions come into my mind. Questions like, why our class? Why does these troubles seem to happen to us? Why does these things tend to happen to our class while we're going through high school? We have experienced some difficult times and moments, some heartbreaking moments. Class and parents, faculty, I don't know why the Lord decided to take the class, our fellow classmates that would be sitting in the 3 chairs here tonight. We'll never know on this side of heaven. But we can rest and hope that if they were saved by God's grace and they were Christians, we know where they're at tonight and where they're looking down on us. But classes, I believe I really do believe those times were a reminder to us that we all are such a needy people. We need God. And we're going to need God. We have to have God to make it through this life. And class, the same God that has helped us in these moments in the past and over the last 4 years of our life is the same God that will help us down the road and for the rest of our future. The Lord has amazing ways of getting our attention, and He blesses us in ways sometimes we don't see or understand. But we need to thank Him for it. As we move on to this next chapter in our lives, class, I pray the Lord would protect and lead each and every one of you. And lastly, I am closing now. As we separate and go our own ways out into this world, I pray we never forget where we come from. To be sure to always, through it all, give God the glory through it all. And be sure to wear that purple and go proud. Because once a wildcat, always a wildcat.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as members of the class of 2023 honor America with the singing of our national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the class of 2023, it is my privilege to introduce the Director of Schools for the Lawrence County School System, Mr. Michael Atkins. Good evening. Class of 2023, it is an honor to stand before you as we celebrate the culmination of many years of hard work and dedication. This moment marks the end of a significant chapter in your lives and the beginning of a new one filled with many opportunities and challenges. Now that things are back to normal, I guess the only question left to ask is, are you back to normal? Are you at that normal that has been the driving force in human history since the beginning of time? Meaning, are you pushing the boundaries of your ability, striving every day to be better, to be the best you can be in life? Or are you going to allow COVID or other events in your life to be in the driver's seat for the remainder of your life? That is a question for you to answer. So what now? What is this next chapter in your life? The next chapter is the longest chapter, for it is a life that is not managed by a school calendar, bills, as it has been for the last 12, 13, possibly 14 years of your life. Unless you choose to join the noble profession of education, and we hope many of you do join education, become teachers. As you complete this chapter and begin a new one, know that there are certain actions, characteristics, traits, and behaviors that separate the average from the good and the good from the great. And what are those? Number one, time management. By 6 a.m., a fourth of your day is gone. You can invest in your time or waste your time. The choice is yours. Make good decisions with your time. Learn to manage your time and use your time wisely. Number two, be a standard. Whatever you do in life, be about it. Take pride in your work, performance, your reputation. Take pride in you. Don't just talk about it, be about it. Get caught in the act of excellence. Don't settle for mediocrity. Strive to be the best version of yourself in everything you do. Regardless of your circumstances, you control you. You versus you is an everyday battle. You don't control your boss. You don't control your coach. You don't control your colleagues, your team, your competitors, the world, etc., etc., etc. You simply control you. Number three, don't be a complainer. And if you are a complainer, stop. Stop complaining. Stop using excuses for not bringing your best, for not being the best you can be each and every day of your life. Number four, own your mindset, own your actions, own the way you show up. Take responsibility for your actions. Be the standards that others look to and aspire to be. Number five, be a hard worker. Be a smart worker. Regardless of which one you choose, simply be a worker. Excuses make today easy and tomorrow hard. Hard work pays off in the future. Laziness pays off now. As you leave this school and go out into the world, you may be exposed to some four-letter words. You may have already been exposed to some four-letter words. I encourage you to use and live by this four-letter word. Work, work, work. Let that be the four-letter word that you use daily and you relate to daily. If something I've said resonates with you here tonight and you feel the need to change, know that you have an edit button. You can cut and paste, strike through, omit, delete, and begin anew. By learning to manage your time, establishing a standard, be in that standard, not complaining, owning your mindset, owning your actions, owning you, being a worker, can all lead to unimaginable accomplishments in your lifetime. It is the hope and prayers of everyone in this building tonight that each one of you do positive things in this world. Positive things in this world. Positive things that no one could have ever imagined. Never forget, you did not go to Lawrence County High School. You come from Lawrence County High School. Congratulations, and may God bless you and guide you in your future endeavors.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have the great privilege of introducing members of the class of 2023 who have earned the academic recognition of Distinguished Scholar. Distinguished Scholar is the highest academic honor LCHS bestows upon a graduating senior. A grade point of 3.93 and a composite score of 26 with 1,700 points of a possible 2,000 is required of students to earn this distinction. Please hold your applause until all names have been called. Fellow classmates, please rise as your name is called. Allison Barchurin, Hamish Booker, Mary Beth Brown, Nomar Cabrera, Savannah Cook, Ty Coulter, Jameson Goff, Chloe Kilpatrick, Krista Lawson, Garrett Paley, Delaney Stone, Anna Turner, Alexis Wilburn, Callie Williams, and Kaylin Wright. It is my distinct honor to introduce the Distinguished Scholar for the class of 2023, Miss Chloe Kilpatrick.
Good evening. As you know, I'm Chloe Kilpatrick, and I'm the 2023 Top Distinguished Scholar here at Lawrence County High School. I was first enrolled at Lawrence County High School when I was 4 years old. My mom, Chrissy Webb, was a faculty member here for 3 years, so I attended the preschool in a portable classroom outside the History Hall. So that's how most of the staff here remembered me, as the little preschool wildcat. I'm practically a child of the Lawrence County High School school system. This is kind of like my second time doing this because I did graduate from preschool here. Okay. I attended New Prospect Elementary School from kindergarten through 8th grade. I was actually held back in kindergarten, and I decided that wasn't going to happen again, so I graduated from New Prospect as the 8th grade valedictorian. Nothing if not consistent. I'm grateful for it now, though, because I'm part of the class of 2023, and I wouldn't change that for the world. Up until my senior year, I wasn't really an avid participant in school activities. I went to a few ball games here and there, and one freshman day, I thought, that looks like a lot of extra work, and I'm just going to sail through these 4 years, get in and get out. If there was one thing that I regret about my high school experience, though, I would say it would be that. So this year, I did a 180, putting myself out there and having fun. I went to most ball games, sat in front of the student section, got to hold Scully, that was cool. Thanks, Kiss and Garland. Let's see. I went with the buses to the last basketball game in Cookeville, and even though we didn't win, I've never had so much fun in a bus full of loud teenagers. I made more friends. I was in the homecoming parade, not on the court. I was actually in the mascot suit. And take my word for it, that thing smells horrible. I want to continue by thanking some people. This is kind of like my Oscars moment. So I'm going to start with my mom. She is my best friend. Ever since I was a child, she has given me any and everything I needed to succeed. My academics, my passion for art, my compassion, it all comes from her. Hi, Mom. Next, I want to thank Kristen Pilkington. She's been my art teacher since kindergarten, including my junior and senior year at high school. She is the reason I'm pursuing art as a career. A lot of people ask me if I've always been talented or if it's like an inherited trait, but the reason I can stand up here with ribbons and medals is because of her. All kids like to create art, and nothing set me apart from my peers except my drive to succeed. Miss P only fueled this drive. She would often sit with me on the sidewalk during recess when I would rather practice than play with my classmates. Everything that I am is because of the people who pushed me this far. Finally, I want to thank my class, including the ones of those who couldn't be here with us today. You guys are my family. We've seen each other for 7 hours a day, 5 days a week, 2 semesters a year for 4 years. I've spent more time with some of you than I have with some of my relatives. And it wasn't an easy 4 years. If I had a nickel for every time an adult told me, enjoy these years because they'll be the best years of your life, I would probably have enough money to pay Miss Deason for my overdue book fees. I almost didn't get to walk this week. That's a true story. Don't get me wrong, I have enjoyed it very, very much, but it was hard. And I know you're expecting me now to go on about COVID-19, but I'm not going to. We were there. I don't need to remind you of the online classes and the one-way hallways. It was hard, but we did it together. I'm going to miss you guys. I'm a big procrastinator. I actually wrote the speech yesterday because things don't feel real to me until I can see the finish line. And today, we're standing on the finish line, and it's finally hitting me. I've never been so sad and excited at the same time. I'm sad that we're leaving, but I'm excited to see what you guys become. Everyone in here was a wildcat, still is a wildcat, but now you'll be something more. A nurse, a lawyer, a lineman, an engineer, a mortician, and any and everything else. I'm excited because this isn't really a goodbye. You can't truly separate yourself from your roots. That's like trying to outrun the Air Foundation. And I say that with love, guys. No, this isn't a goodbye. This is more like a see you later. And I'm so proud of you all, and I can't wait to see you later. Good evening, faculty, staff, friends, and family of the class of 2023. I present this donation to Mr. Joyner for the continued capital improvements to LCHS. Mr. Joyner, faculty, staff, family, and friends, it is my pleasure to inform you that the class of 2023 is now ready to receive their diploma and enter the ranks of alumni of LCHS.
Good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, the time has now come for the formal recognition of each graduate of Lawrence County High School's class of 2023. Will the class of 2023 please come forward? We ask that you please hold your applause and cheers until all graduates have received their diplomas. Roland Joshua Bivens. Zachary Blake Bradley. Amber Ann Clements. Opal Michelle Looker. Brooke Nicole Miller. Hunter Cole Swift. Dylan Lewis Grenier. Kristen Marie Akins. Ryan Jeffrey Almada. Ashley Rebecca Andrews. Yuvia Garcia Arevalo. Graduating summa cum laude, Rachel Shabo Arredondo. Graduating magna cum laude, Casey Lane Ayers. Graduating cum laude, Jalen Faith Valentine. Brianna Jane Baltazar. Mauricio Baltazar. Graduating summa cum laude, Cecilia Anastasia Barnett. Graduating distinguished scholar and summa cum laude, Allison Julene Bartiran. Dylan Terry Bedford. Graduating cum laude, Tately Joy Beecham. Mahaley Diane Blue. Graduating magna cum laude, Ellie Grace Benson. Graduating magna cum laude, Emma Rose Bertishaw. Graduating cum laude, Judy Alyssa Blade. Alyssa Cheyenne Blake. Graduating distinguished scholar and graduating cum laude, Hamish Sebastian Booker. Jakaya Lamar Booth. Blaze Clifton Boshears. Lavetta Leanne Bauer. Graduating summa cum laude, Iva Kinsley Boyd. Remington James Brazier.
Graduating magna cum laude, Peyton Tana Brazier. Peter David Brennan. Michael Hunter Brewer. Graduating cum laude, Matthew Case Broadbent. Aiden Ray Brown. Charles Parks Brown III. Grayson Bett Brown. Graduating magna cum laude, John Robert Brown. Graduating cum laude, Kiefer Jason Brown. Graduating distinguished scholar and summa cum laude, Mary Elizabeth Brown. Sid Jameson Brown. Haley Jean Berner. Graduating summa cum laude, Marley Elizabeth Bryant. Mason Alexander Bryson. Daniel Ray Baumgardner. Graduating cum laude, Graham Henson Burks. Graduating cum laude, Jalissa Tayana Bush. Graduating summa cum laude, Jillian McKenna Butler. Graduating magna cum laude, Landon Chase Butler. Graduating magna cum laude, Logan Michael Butler. Graduating magna cum laude, Colton Glenn Bird. David Wayne Bird. Graduating distinguished scholar and cum laude, Nomar Eduardo Cabrera. Graduating magna cum laude, Adeline Houston Campbell. Michael DeVera Cannon. Tyler Frank Caperton. Eric Fernando Cordona Bonilla. Graduating cum laude, Omadi Lisbeth Cordona Diaz. Braden Seth Carter. Kylie Jade Cash. Copeland Hunter Castile. Emily Claire Cheatwood. Graduating summa cum laude, Kinley Jordan Cheatwood. Aiden Michael Childers. Zachary Taylor Clanton. Graduating summa cum laude, Emmy Lynn Clark. Abigail Grace Clayton. Hunter Michael Clayton.
Graduating cum laude, Ashton Luke Kleiner. Graduating cum laude, Zon Darrell Cole. Graduating magna cum laude, Yasmin Guadalupe Cortez. Hunter Ray Coughlin. Graduating Distinguished Scholar and Summa Cum Laude, Remington Ty Coulter. Graduating Cum Laude, Briella Nicole Colville. Parker James Crandall. Graduating Magna Cum Laude, Perry Kane Cruz. Kenneth James Crooks Mashburn. Corbin Allen Crosby. Dominic Miguel Cruz. In memory of Ashley Rose Dennison. Rachel Hannah Davenport. Kylie Marie Davis. Graduating cum laude, Lakin Leanne Davis. Graduating cum laude, Tayton Maddox Davis. Ariana Brielle Diaz. Matthew Wesley Dickey. Graduating cum laude, Jocelyn Marie Deodato. Graduating magna cum laude, Libby Nell Duncan. Anson Cade Durrett. Graduating cum laude, Shelby Augustina Eddington. Mary Lauren Elizabeth Eddings. Graduating cum laude, Alex Mason Elledge. Tanaya Monet Inglett. Aiden Michael Hart Fisher. Sarah Mae Fisher. Graduating magna cum laude, Carly Ann Flatt. Logan Keevan Franklin. Kason Brock Garland. Graduating magna cum laude, Allie Ray Garvin. Noah Alexander Henez. Graduating Distinguished Scholar and Summa Cum Laude, Jamison Ryan Goff. Giselle Gonzalez Silva. Graduating Cum Laude, Aiden Wilton Gray. Byron Antonio Gray. Destiny Faith Green.
Shauna Danielle Hampton. Graduating cum laude, Brooklyn Alexis Hanson. Graduating magna cum laude, Jaden Mullane Harris. Graduating magna cum laude, Colton Charles Hayes. Kylie Marie Haygood. Amelia Megan Hazelwood. Michael Allen Holmes. Brooklyn Kiara Hahn. Graduating cum laude, Anna Claire Hood. Jody Ray Hopkins. Graduating cum laude, Kanan Gage Huntley. Graduating magna cum laude, Lainey Ray Hurst. Graduating cum laude, Sarah Elizabeth Husky. Corey Eli Hyde. Caleb Joseph Ingram. Nicholas Caden Inman. Adam David Jacobs. Graduating cum laude, Channing Tate Jagod. Bryson Lynn Johnson. Graduating magna cum laude, Harley Winnell Johnson. Waverly Clayton Jones. Aiden Lee Joyner. Caden Lee Keys. Graduating cum laude, Caitlin Elizabeth Kilburn. Mia Claire Kilburn. Graduating cum laude, Kinley Brooke Killen. Graduating Distinguished Scholar and Summa Cum Laude, Chloe Brianna Kilpatrick. Graduating magna cum laude, Briley Colton King. Graduating magna cum laude, Rose Desiree Knuckles. Graduating cum laude, Champ Ray Lagasse II. Esteban Lanier. Graduating Distinguished Scholar and magna cum laude, Krista Rain Lawson. Carson Aaron Littrell. Graduating cum laude, Caitlin Renee Littrell. Graduating magna cum laude, Paris Rain Littrell. Austin Tyler Rubble. Delana Elizabeth Rubble. Branson Cole Lloyd.
Jacinta Beth Luffman. Andrew James Luna. Graduating magna cum laude, Ethan Landon McGee. Rodolfo Marchant Mathis, Jr. Graduating cum laude, Landon Ray Marlowe. Graduating cum laude, Emma Jean Elizabeth Martin. Anthony Carmine Mazuko. Graduating cum laude, Shauna Ray McCollum. Ethan Tyler McCrary. Graduating magna cum laude, Bonnie Colleen McNeese. Brody Houston Moore. Deanna Marie Moore. Emily Renee Moore. Cayman Edward Moore. Peyton Mackenzie Morgan. In memory of Zachary Allen Nilsson. Austin Lee Dalton Nolan. Graduating magna cum laude, Savannah Rose Norwood. Rachel Gwen Odom. Jennifer Ortega. Julissa Consuela Ortega. Selena Renee Owen. Graduating Distinguished Scholar and magna cum laude, Christopher Garrick Paley.
Rory Lee Parham. Jackson Theodore Parker. Wesley Browning Parker. Courtney Lacey Dawn Parson. Alex Jacob Perez. Graduating magna cum laude, William Jacob Phillips. Graduating cum laude, Jenna Brianne Pilkington. Matthew Daniel Perkle. Graduating magna cum laude, Autumn Renoa Rose. Joshua William Polly. Eden Alexandria Prentice. Jacob Alexander Prentice. Haley Elizabeth Shackrat. Jackson Brock Pulley. Trenton Delano Ratliff.
Chloe Dawn Renfro. Caleb Houston Renfro. Graduating cum laude, Cadence Lee Rigsby. Joseph Kyle Rose. Philip Reed Sanders. Graduating cum laude, Lucas Allen Sandlin. Lee Antonio Santos. Brandon Ray Scott. Dennis Conway Scott. Brianna May Seal. Hunter Todd Sells. Hannah Ainsley Shepard. Graduating cum laude, Nathaniel David Shiflett. Graduating magna cum laude in memory, Addison Nicole Schrader. Olivia Ann Zimmerman. Elizabeth Marie Certain. Ashley Louise Smith. Brianna Michelle Smith. David Robinson Smith. Jonathan Trevor Smith. Carly Brooke Smith. Graduating cum laude, Kylie Ann Smith. Graduating summa cum laude, Lucy Marie Smith. Aiden Riley Snyder. Graduating magna cum laude, Joden River Southern. Spencer Drew Spillman. Felina Jolene Spurgeon. Graduating magna cum laude, Amelia Aston Staggs. Mason Taylor Staggs. Hunter Blake Stewart. Graduating Distinguished Scholar and magna cum laude, Delaney Claire Stone. Darian Thomas Surratt. Oscar Chase Taylor. Arthur Seth Thigpen. Graduating cum laude, Elizabeth Grace Thomason. Rachel Nicole Tungett. Graduating Distinguished Scholar and magna cum laude, Anna Lane Turner. Graduating cum laude, Jacob Todd Humphrey.
Selena Faith Valdez. Diamond Tashelle Vaughn. Graduating cum laude, Jesus Juan Pablo Villegas. Graduating cum laude, Laura Annabella Weathers. Tara Nicole Webb. Liliana Jane West. Graduating Distinguished Scholar and magna cum laude, Alexis Faith Wilburn. Jonathan Frederick Wilburn. Kiera Alexis Wilkerson. Graduating Distinguished Scholar and summa cum laude, Callie Reese Williams. Graduating cum laude, Jasmine Elizabeth Williams. Angel Renee Malie Wisdom. Garrett Sean Woodward. Graduating Distinguished Scholar and summa cum laude, Kaylin Caprice Wright. Graduating cum laude, Catherine Elizabeth Young.
Completing studies at Lawrence County High School and participating in commencement exercises, receiving a certificate of attendance, are members of the International Student Exchange Program. These students are Sophia Miranda da Silva, Sviva Perry, Eloisa Montiero de Ovida, Lawrence County High School senior class officers and SGA officers. Graduating summa cum laude, Cortland Brett Rose. Graduating summa cum laude, Lucas Ryan Maddox. Graduating magna cum laude, Katie Allison Criswell. Graduating magna cum laude, Aiden Carter Hughes. Graduating magna cum laude, Ella Grace Hillhouse. Graduating Distinguished Scholar and summa cum laude, Savannah Lee Cook. Abby Carson Huntley. Graduating magna cum laude, Jackson Cade Schultz. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and privilege to present to you the 114th graduating class, the class of 2023.
Class of 2023, please rise and remain standing, please. In recognition of your entrance into the ranks of graduated alumni of Lawrence County High School, the tassel on your mortarboard should now be moved from the right to the left. Congratulations and good luck to each one of you. Enjoy your journey and may God bless you. At this time, I want to ask Mr. Carter Hughes if he would come forward and lead us in our alma mater.
On our city's eastern border, reared against the sky, proudly stands our alma mater as the years go by. Forward ever be our watchword, conquered and prevail. Hail to thee, our alma mater.
Faculty, staff, and guests, the 2023 commencement ceremony is now officially closed. Good night, and may God bless all of you.